Hello and welcome to another video. We're here for the first round of the CityCar Cup and Student Motorsport series at Snetterton. Lovely weather, a little bit cold as you can tell by my jacket. So this season I'm back with Team Northbrook Racing in the Student Motorsport. We got the Gen 2 car this season, so we've taken a bit of a stab at it. Not many teams are running them so far, so there's quite a lot of development to do. I'm not expecting much from the season. There's a lot of development, as I said. We don't know really much to do about the setups. We just come in from qualifying and we're 16th overall, so not where we used to be in. Making some changes. I think we were 5th in Student Motorsport, so it's not too bad. Making some changes settings-wise. Top speed was good, but yeah, see what we can do in the race. So here we are then, race 1 of the 2025 season in the CityCar Cup and Student Motorsport Championship with Team Northbrook at Snetterton, starting P16. Joe Moss on the inside of me here, got a great launch. I didn't get too bad a launch either, you see me getting past a 4.34. Took to the outside, a bit of a hairy one going into the first corner here at Snet, round the outside, very dusty. So we run a little bit wide, but managed to avoid the carnage on the inside, which was great. So a couple of positions made already off the start, tucked in behind Joe. 1-3-1 on the outside here, going very deep. So I managed to gain another one there. Bit of carnage ahead, chose the right hand side. Gave Joe a bit of a push. Another one down there. Run a little bit wide here. Curb on the outside here, quite bad. You can see it smashed the bottom of my car there. The cat's actually on the mid pipe of the car and the exhaust, so not the greatest. Managed to take 2 into this corner, so great start so far. The car was feeling much better compared to it was in qualifying. So the guys in front of me now I know are all quick, so just hoping for them to battle and trying to keep on the back of them. Car still wasn't exactly where we wanted it to be, but trying to make the best of what we had at the moment. Hayden here tries to do the undercut, almost made it work. I thought he was going to stick his nose in here and try and force it, but he pulled out mid-corner, which gave me a great run. But tucked into the back of him here, a good run out of here. Managed to just start pulling alongside him. Another one down. It's a good job I got that one done there. So I've come into here. Got another place here, but safety car board just came out as I was going to make the move, so sort of erred on the side of caution and gave that position back. I didn't want to risk getting any penalty afterwards, so just round here, just waved him back through to make sure I didn't get any penalty. So yeah, lap 1, safety car, bound to happen. 45 cars on the grid, a lot of rookies and novices. Start of the season is always a bit hairy, you know, everyone's getting to grips with what they're doing, so it is what it is. A few little accidents are going to happen. Everyone was fine, just a bit of bodywork damage, so just starting to get the race underway again. Stu's in the lead here, starts to go, and the cars behind him are very slow to react, so I've got sort of concertinaed it up a little bit and had a bad run out of here as well after that, so I was a bit annoyed. So not the greatest restart. Tucked in for the slipstream. Snet, we go right over to the right hand side of the grid here so that we miss the winds. There's always a wind coming across here. And pull back out to the left, ready for T1. Had a really good run through here. Kept the speed up. Was going to make a move on the inside into T2, but as soon as I pulled out, I saw there was a double yellow going into there, so had to stop, pull out of that move. A bit annoying really. I needed to get that move done so I could try and move forward a little bit. It's, these cars, where they haven't got a lot of power, you've got to keep that momentum up. So that didn't do me the best for the rest of the race. Back to green flag. A little bit wide here again, punishing the bottom of the car. So yeah, it's just a case of trying to keep on the guys ahead now. I knew they were going to start to battle, so I just wanted to pick up whatever places I could. see they're battling ahead, so go 2 wide, 3 wide. So it gives me a chance to get back on the back of them. Had a great run out of here. So they go 2 wide onto this back corners. You've got to keep the momentum onto this back straight, it's so long. I ended up getting a little bit boxed in. I maybe should have gone to the right here, but so I gave Brady a big push, see him giving me the thumbs up. But that did sort of slow me down a bit. You can see Chris McKenzie on the far outside. I've got 46 in between us as well, so we're 3 wide going under the bridge. The last of the late breakers made it stick, so I kept hold of those 2 places. I was really confident going under there over the weekend, which was obviously a benefit. Lost my wing mirror in the process, which is always handy. So skipping forward a couple of laps, ran really deep into the hairpin. I was just starting to get under the back of him, and that sort of got too excited, lost about 4 car lengths. It also brought Chris McKenzie right onto the back of me. Didn't have the best run through here either. You see Chris just about to come on the left hand side of me now. And just for the fun of it, brought Aiden with him as well. Tried to stick it on the outside, trying to keep the momentum up. It's a very tight corner here. Aiden pushed me a little bit wide, it's all fair though. So I just had to concede that, there's not a lot I could have done. Just drop back in behind, trying to limit any damage. Aiden run a little bit wide there. So tuck back in, sort my head out a little bit. See how much they pull away from the outside of there. We were really struggling to find a pace mid-corner. It was really weird over the weekend. You see 46 car coming up on the right hand side of me here. But then strangely, as soon as he pulled out the tyre, I'm back on him again. So again, really confident under the bridge. Stuck it on him on the brakes, kept ahead. Back into, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th place now. So I did get up to 6th at one point in this race, but the pace really wasn't there to be there. So I mean, coming into the last corner here, P9, I was happy with that. Up 7 positions overall, kept the car clean, apart from the wing mirrors, which are easy to fix. But yeah, really happy with that considering where we were in qualifying. We were like 2.5 seconds off the pace in qualifying. So really happy with that for race 1. Kept the car clean, some great battles. Yeah, so really looking forward to the rest of the season. It's looking good. So just in from race 1, as you see from the video, it was quite chaotic. Starting from P16 right in the middle of the packs, it's a 45 car grid, so it's quite hectic. Yeah, made up great places on the first lap. I think I made up about 9 places on the start, so pace seemed to be back in the car, which was good. Did drop off sort of halfway through. I think it started overheating a little bit, started to just lose a bit of straight line speed, and I think the tyres overheated a little bit as well, so we got a little playing around with the pressures. But encouraging from where we were in quali. It's tough, you know, like I said earlier, we weren't expecting a lot. Well, I wasn't expecting a lot this season, but you never like to be back in the mid-pack where I'm used to being near the front. So really encouraging for race 2, which is coming up a little bit later today. Hopefully the temperatures would have dropped to 6 PM race time. So yeah, see how we get on starting P9. So here we go then for race 2, starting P9. On the inside of the grid this time, and the sun really was like this. It's 6 PM in a summer's eve. Well, it felt like a summer's evening. The glare was unreal. Luckily I got a tinted visor, so I had a little bit more vision than what you can see here. I had a good start, got boxed in a little bit at the start. A couple of guys unfortunately had a tangle on the outside there. I remember Brady Pollock, I think it's Phil House, had a bit of a moment and collected him. It was unfortunate, it was a racing incident. Yeah, really sort of concertinaed into a T2. See 46 on the inside and Joe Moss here. Don't know how I avoided this. Little bit of a touch, absolutely clutch kicked it to try and get out of the way. It must have been so close to the rear quarter of my car. I really did think I was going to get collected in that. bit of grass tracking to get away, but that did give me a massive gap behind, a bit of a gap in front as well, but the car was feeling good. We made some setup changes between the races, and the car was already feeling good. I felt it straight away, even on the warm-up lap. Felt much more stable, much more balanced. So a bit more confidence in the car to really start attacking the corners. So up to P7, we see a car on the outside there, it hit the fence unfortunately. The glare, it's just unreal, isn't it? So yeah, safety car came out because of that car there, a couple of laps into the race. So at the moment, I was quite confident. This obviously bunched the pack up a bit more again. Gave me a chance to really tuck into the front pack. We're just coming around now. So at the moment I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. I felt like I had the pace to really move forward as well. A bit of a strange restart. The pole guy went very early, nearly overtook the safety car, so I hung back a little bit to try and get a good run, which I did. You see me just gaining a little bit, but I just timed it a little bit wrong. A really good straight line speed in this Gen 2, which was great, considering where we were last season. We were really struggling in straight line speed, so really happy with how it was at the moment. Hayden, a bit of a moment on cold rear tyres, so there's another place up to P6. I did think about having a little move around the outside, but I thought no, be sensible. Second race of the season, it's a long way to go. I don't want to ruin the car already. So yeah, you see Dyer and Chris McKenzie side by side. Dyer had a great run on the undercut here, it's a great move. I tucked in, tried to follow him through. Just give him a little nudge here. I thought I was going to be a bit close to the braking zone. I tried to just help him through there, which I did. Didn't do me any favours, as I still get stuck behind. So up to P6, feeling confident in the car. Can't see where I'm going. It's crazy that sun when it's low. So yeah, feeling confident in the car at the moment. Actually, it's doing what I wanted it to do. Still a few things we've got to work on. Just that mid-corner speed. You can see here, mid-corner, just start pulling on me. I just don't know why. It's a flat-out corner in these things. I shouldn't be losing speed mid-corner. So skip forward a bit. T1 is coming up somewhere in that light. There it is. So up in P6 at the moment, just trying to follow these guys through, and then I did get into a really good last lap battle here. And unfortunately my camera died, as you can see with the text on the bottom. Didn't realise until I was putting this video together. Good morning from a very cold Snetterton here for day 2 of round 1 at Snetterton, yeah. Yeah, a bit late after race 2 yesterday for the results, but we had a few bits of work to do on the car, so it was pretty good. Made up from P9 to P6. Pace is definitely getting there now. We're finding the setup where we need to be. So the draw for the third race, I've been drawn out to start P3. So yeah, we can do a lot from there. There's one guy in front that I'm going to try and latch onto, try and keep up with him, but yeah, we're on for an overall podium hopefully. So yeah, a couple of little tweaks we're doing on the setup again, hopefully go forwards, but yeah, see what we can do. So on to race 3 and the final race of the weekend. Started P3 on the inside. Quietly confident for this one. Had another good start. Wasn't the greatest, but it was good. So the plan was to try and work with Andrew Dyer here, he's just in front of me. Try and get through. Try and battle towards the end of the race. So I kept my position, P3, going to T1. Quite happy with that. A little bit cautious coming into T2. See the guy in the lead had a big old moment mid-corner, which squeezed us all up. He did squeeze, a little bit naughty, squeezed Dyer onto the grass there. Wasn't the greatest, so I thought I'd take my chance to try and get up the inside. I've left Dyer enough room on the outside, but he managed to get a good run out of the corner. So I held on to that. I was defending on the inside here to the guys behind me. Wasn't really trying to make the move, but I had to stick up the inside just to defend from the guys behind me. So it's time to work together, catch up with the guy in the lead. It was really quick all weekend, that car, really quick in a straight line. So coming down the back straight, got to give Dyer a bit of a nudge, let him know I'm there, speed him up a little bit. Again, I'm really happy with the car through there. It was so balanced, and we made more improvements between the races as well. The car was feeling really good. I was like 2.5 seconds off the pace in qualifying, like I said earlier, and we were like right up there with the fastest lap times of the weekend now. So really good progression from the team. So again, I wasn't going for the move here. I was defending from Chris McKenzie behind me. I was trying to work with Dyer in front of me to catch the guy ahead. So he was slowing us up a little bit. Again, here I wasn't trying to go for the move, and I didn't want to bump him mid-corner to get him loose, but for some reason he just sort of went a bit flat, so I had to take a bit to the grass to go on the outside of him. But it also meant that Chris went up the inside of Andrew as well, so I knew Chris was there. I had to go a little bit wide here, but I managed to make the move stick, kept it in P2. So yeah, I wanted to put this clip in here. It's obviously just going down the straight, but you see how much I've gained on the brakes. It's the first real clear lap I had under the bridge. You see how much I gained here. I'm a good 6-7 car lengths behind at the start of the corner, and then coming out and I'm on him. So I was quite confident that next lap, as long as I'm about this distance behind, that's going to be him. I'm going to be going for the lead. Really happy with where the car was towards the end of the weekend. It's obviously great for the rest of the season as well. Car quite loose going into here. He had a good run out. Again, like I said, this car in front is so quick in a straight line. You see him just pulling and pulling. Didn't have the best exit, but you know, it's the bottom end of that car seemed really good. So I tucked in, coming into T1. Again, look how much mid-corner that I had here. I sort of caught him too early in the corner to make a move, but I thought I'd go for it anyway. Squeezed right on the inside, another wing mirror lost. Big hard downshift into P1. You see him, he had a great exit though. See him on the right hand side. Took my other mirror out, so no mirrors anymore. Who needs them anyway? Left him enough room on the outside, but again, look at the speed he had out of the corners was just crazy. I also had Chris coming up the inside of me as well. So we were 3 wide at one stage, Dyer trying to squeeze through. Got the power on nice and early out of the corner, so I managed to just squeeze enough ahead of Dyer. He was good, did sort of back out of this corner. It's a very tough corner to go side by side here. So P2, Chris was really quick all weekend as well, the guy in front. So now it's a case of just trying to keep on the back of him. Still confident what I could do. You see me gaining. Coming into T1. So I wasn't planning on making a move into T2, but he did go defensive. Maybe he had to back out a little bit. Just I wanted to try and get the run on him, but he stopped on the apex to protect it, which was good driving from him. So as the rest of the weekend was, I was really quick under the bridge. So at the moment I'm planning, I need to be on the back of him. I need to be close enough to make that move work. So pushing the limits a little bit, a bit of an off track there, then the safety car came out. I was a bit gutted. This lap was going to be the one where I made the move under the bridge. So a little bit gutted about that. But here's what it is. There was a big crash down the main straight, which we'll see shortly. Luckily, again, the 2 drivers that were involved were okay. Never want to see anyone crashing, especially we're touching on 90, 100 mile an hour down the straight, so it was a big one. You see them on the left hand side here. It's Josh Jackson and Hayden Payne involved. Josh Jackson's car was pretty beaten up. Hayden's wasn't too bad, but it was enough to get him out of the race. So yeah, I looked at that, I was thinking, it's quite a bit of barrier damage there, this could be red flagged, which would obviously be the end of the race. We're past 50% of the race now, it's getting towards the end of the day. They're not going to really want to push too long. And then just as I went past here, the red flag came out, so I knew that was it. Could have had a chance to take the overall win here, but fair play to Chris, he drove really well all weekend, made his move stick. And yeah, he had great pace in that car. But overall, you know, he started P3, had the pace to win it. Considering where we were in quali, I say it again, I really didn't expect much from this season with the new car development. So to take overall podium and first in student motorsport as well, really happy with that. And fair play to the team. For all the work they've done over the weekend on the car. I was stressed, probably wasn't the nicest to be around at times, but you know, it's racing driver, what happens. But yeah, fair play to them. So, race 3, started P3, ended up P2 overall, and won the student motorsport class. So, really happy with that. In qualifying, it's unfortunate the race got red flagged. It's quite a bad accident. Both drivers are okay, which is always good. First thing we want to hear. But yeah, really happy with where the pace ended up today. We should have won really that last race. The pace was that good. So somehow we found something. We're going to keep working on that. There's still some improvements to be made, ready for Alton Park next time round. So yeah, all things good considering where we were. So hope you liked the video. Take it easy.